was more popular. a3, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, queen c7. When black scores extremely well in this position, white has two bishops, but black has compensation in white's weakened doubled c-pawns. Note that d takes c5 is not good for white, since d takes c4, bishop takes c4, rook d8, queen c2, bishop d7, and this practically guarantees that black will win the c5 pawn. And after he wins that pawn, white still has another isolated c3 pawn which can become a major target. And now for queen c2. This is the classical or Capablanca variation. In modern play, this solid move has overtaken the Rubinstein system in popularity. It occurs about 43% of the time. The point to this move is simple. White plans to recapture with the queen on c3 and avoids doubled pawns. Black has a range of options here. Castles is most popular and also quite flexible. But let's look at d5 first. d5 was a favorite move of Mikhail Botvinnik. And now white a3 is the most popular move. White can also play c takes d5. And now e takes d5 is similar to the Ragozin defense of the Queen's Gambit declined. And Ems believes white can achieve an edge here after bishop g5, h6, bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, a3, bishop takes c3, check, queen takes c3. Also popular is recapturing with the queen, queen takes d5, which is known as the Romanician system. The idea is that after knight f3, queen f5, queen takes f5, e takes f5, black has a strong grip on the e4 square and relatively free development. He scores very well in this line and should equalize without much trouble. Back on move 5, a3 was the most popular move, as I said before. Bishop takes c3 check, queen takes c3, knight e4, queen c2, c5. And it is a trade-off here. White has two bishops, but black has the faster development. D takes c5, knight c6. And now after c takes d5, e takes d5, white is up a pawn, but black has compensation in his quick development. Knight f3, bishop f5, b4, castles, bishop b2, rook e8, later equalized in the Grandmaster game. More popular is e3 back on move 9. Queen a5 check, bishop d2, queen takes c5, b4, queen e7 was equal in Sokolov-Korchnoi, Wuzhanzi 1997. Also possible is c5 on move 4. This move tries to exploit the fact that the queen on c2 no longer protects the d-pawn. White almost always plays d takes c5, since defending the pawn leads to simple equality. And now knight a6 is also possible and leads to roughly equal play according to Ems. But black normally plays castles kingside. a3, bishop takes c5, knight f3, b6, bishop f4, bishop b7, rook d1, knight c6, with a good position. Black will often play knight h5 followed by f5 in this type of position, although black went for more of a hedgehog game after e3, rook c8, bishop e2, bishop e7, castles d6 in Ray Hort, Wuzhanzi 1983. However, it is a matter of taste whether you choose this plan or the knight h5 and f5 plan. But the most popular move is castles kingside, which is also most flexible. And now white normally plays a3, bishop takes c3 check, queen takes c3, b6. Here black compensates for white's two bishops with quick development and the ability to rapidly hit the center with d5 or c5. And now white's most popular is bishop g5. And here bishop a6 is a major alternative. e3, d6, bishop d3, knight bd7, knight e2, h6, bishop h4, c5 was about equal in Pedersen Agard, London 1997. The main move is bishop b7 back on move 7, which occurs an extremely high 78% of the time in recent play. And now after f3, black can respond h6, bishop h4, d5. When e3, knight bd7, c takes d5, knight takes d5, bishop takes d8, knight takes c3, bishop h4, knight d5, bishop f2, c5 leads to equality according to Ems. The main line is 8 e3, and now black can play d6, knight e2, knight bd7, queen c2, c5. Black argues that in this somewhat close position, his knights are no worse than white's bishops. Play might continue rook d1, queen e7, knight c3, c takes d4, rook takes d4, rook fd8, with equality according to Rybka in this hedgehog-like position. Thanks for watching this video.